We live in a time when thousands die each year from a disease that was unknown a decade ago, when the Soviet Union's arsenals remain full even as Gorbachev moves toward reform, when environmental plunder threatens the building blocks of nature, when drugs and violence create no-parent families and homeless 10-year-olds. The next president must be a person who is awake and will stay awake because he can't rest while kids kill kids in our cities and families sleep on the streets. Tonight, after 2 years of party contest, and on the eve of a tough general election, we give our candidate to the country, Michael Dukakis, the son of immigrants who personifies the promise of America and the traditions of New England, a person committed to excellence, who is calm under pressure and has the capacity to know what's important, a Democrat, excited to take the reins of government and make it work once again, a leader committed to govern all the people and proud of this land.
I believe that Lloyd Bentsen will be a good vice president because he believes in this country and he wants to do what is right, and he has an instinct for doing what's right. Lloyd Bentsen believes with one of the ancient Greek philosophers, Aristotle. Aristotle said in the Politics, if liberty and equality, as it is thought by some, is chiefly found in democracies, they will be best attained when all persons alike share in the government to the utmost. Lloyd Bentsen believes that. Lloyd Bentsen would say with Adlai Stevenson, democracy cannot be saved by supermen, but only by the unswerving devotion and goodness of millions of little men. Lloyd Bentsen believes that. He is a sensible, reasonable, rational, common sense, good choice for Vice President of the United States. And I believe that he is the best choice you could come up with to give us a strong and winning ticket this November.
You have heard the motion and the second. The question is, will the convention suspend the rules and nominate the Honorable Lloyd Bentsen of Texas by acclamation for the office of Vice President? Those in favor say aye. If there are opposed, say no. It is clear to the chair, more than 2/3 of those present having voted in the affirmative, the rules are suspended and Senator Lloyd Bentsen is nominated by acclamation for Vice President of the United States.
And they'll win that's because Lloyd Bentsen not only comes from Texas, but he's a real Texan. Now, we all here know there are other people who say they're real Texans too, but let let me ask you this question. How many real Texans do you know whose idea of Mexican food is refried quiche? Our opponents also talk about law and order and about how George Bush will be tough on crime. But in this administration, over 100 officials have already been indicted or left office under an ethical cloud. And yet, despite that record, they tell us they want 4 more years. Well, I can tell you something. At the rate they're going, I think some of them are going to end up serving 10 to 20.
The Reagan-Bush administration likes to talk about prosperity, but the farmers in Iowa don't hear them. The oil field workers in Texas and Oklahoma and Louisiana don't hear them. The factory workers in John Glenn's Ohio don't hear them. Michael Dukakis has the uncanny knack of bringing forth the very best in America. He knows that government can't solve all our problems, but he also understands that government has an obligation to lead. Michael Dukakis and I will lead a government that cares about people, about jobs, about all regions of America, about housing and the homeless, about the defense of freedom, about education and health care, about justice and opportunity for all Americans. We believe that America deserves an administration that will obey the law, tell the truth, and insist all who serve it do the same. My father made his way to Texas, and I've made my way to Atlanta with Michael Dukakis. To stand before my family, before a united Democratic Party, before the American people, to accept your nomination as Vice President of the United States of America. The dream of freedom and opportunity, the chance for a step up in life. I want to help Michael Dukakis protect that dream for the next generation. And I want to help Michael Dukakis maintain freedom as the most powerful and persuasive force on earth. And I want to thank all of you for the opportunity to serve America. Thank you very much.
I feel that I am privileged to have this opportunity to share with you the Michael Dukakis that I know.
Far
traveling far without a home, but not without a star. Free, only want to be free. We're huddled close and hang on to a dream. On the boats and on the planes, they're coming to America, never looking back again. They're coming to America. Oh, don't it seem so far away? We're traveling light today in the eye of the storm, in the eye of the storm. Home to a new and a shiny place. Make our bed and we'll say our grace. Freedom's light burning warm. Freedom's light burning warm. They're coming to America.